Well, guys, I hope you all are doing absolutely great. Um, Let me just switch on the face cam first. Um, Hello. I really hope you all had a really wonderful day today, and I hope that you all will have a wonderful time ahead as well. But apparently, I'm not having a good time. So as you can see in your screen, the Warzone is having a lot of problem while loading. So sometimes what's happening is either it's getting disconnected, or sometimes it's showing that you're offline. Press tab to go online, and when I'm doing that, it's not happening that way. So Warzone कल 2-3 गेम मैंने खेला, चला अच्छा विदाउट एनी इंटरप्शन, बट फोर्थ या फिफ्थ गेम पे जैसे मैं स्विच मतलब जैसे आया फोर्थ या फिफ्थ नंबर ऑफ टाइम पे, then it again got disconnected again. It's not a problem of internet. और सब एक बार तो Warzone ने खुद ही मैसेज एक दिया था. It was a sort of different message that due to number of people are connecting simultaneously, so they are having some sort of problem with the server thing. So I think they'll have to look after this a lot, because there are a lot of people who are gonna do streaming and while playing the game, and there are also a lot of people who wouldn't do streaming but they'll play the game anyhow. So yeah, I think these people would have to look after this issue. I'll try to again uh, play the game and show it to you all guys that what exactly is happening. So finger crossed, guys. It should work all fine. Just hold on. Let me switch on the audio, game audio. Yeah. Okay, by the way, one thing I wanted to say, अगर ये सब कुछ हुआ properly, connection properly हुआ तो it's okay, we'll continue streaming the game. जो मेरा important message है which I want to tell you all, I'll tell that after I'm done with either trying again and again connecting the game, because obviously it's getting disconnected, or if it gets connected somehow, I'll tell you that message after we are done with playing 2 or 3 games. See, as you all can see right now in your screen, that I'm apparently offline. The status, as you can see over here, is showing offline. So I have no clue whether what this issue apparently is, because obviously if there wouldn't be internet, I wouldn't be streaming here and you would have seen me online. This wouldn't have been the case if I would have went offline. But apparently over here I'm offline, and I don't know what the hell is wrong with this game. So I'll try to see what I can do with this thing, like if I might have done some sort of settings which would have lead to this problem, but I'm not sure that I would have done that, because not there's no single settings I've done with respect to the the connection settings or the network settings of the game. So I don't know what kind of problem is having with this game. I have no idea of that. So everything over here look fine. Mine I'm showing mine's this thing is coming active over here. So the launcher which I'm using, which is Blizzard's game launcher. So from there you have to play the the game. So do you guys want to show how to do you guys want me to show how to download the game? Sadly, there is no one right now watching me, so I have no idea that anyone wants to see it or not. But in case if you guys want to see, I can show you guys over here. So let me just share the screen with you guys. I don't know what exactly the problem is with this. OBS sometimes really doesn't work fine when it should actually do need to do that. So I'm trying to show my Google screen over here, Google Chrome screen, but it's apparently not happening. I don't know for what. Bummer. What a bummer. I still have no idea why my screen is not being showed over here. Properties. Okay. I tried my best, but it's not happening. So I'll just tell you all guys verbally what is the best thing you can do to download the game. All you guys need to do is go to the Google and type Blizzard, BLIZZARD obviously, and then once you come into their website, then you will see some you will directly see some of the links of Warzone links. So what you have to do is you have to just go to that link, and then you will be automatically be able to download the game itself, because I really don't think that I need to hand feed this thing like how to download the game. I don't really think that one needs to know about this. So far the game is not getting connected, even though I'm trying to do it a couple of times, but it's not happening. So here they all are installing some sort of shaders to optimize the performance during my gameplay, and this thing happens way too more often rather than just happening once or twice, because I don't think so. Oh, it's not working. Oh, see, well, it's working all fine now. For now, and I really hope while I'm playing the game it wouldn't get disconnected. I'm hoping that. Okay, so yeah, I have to also let you all know that since I don't have in-game friends, to play this game, because obviously if you want to play this game, either you can play it alone or you will be playing with your friends. So one of the disadvantages of not having your those friends where, which you can like speak to each other conveniently rather than just going randomly. One of the disadvantages about this is that either sometimes you wouldn't be able to speak with them. There are a lot of issues. I doesn't have to explain this, because if you play randomly, there are some people who wouldn't say the same language as you speak, or some people prefer to not to speak at all. So yeah, such disadvantages are over here. So I would in fact urge you all to, if you are playing the game, either go on either go solo just to have a fun of it, or go really with the friends which you speak more often, because that's how you'll be easily able to, that's where you'll be easily able to coordinate with each other, right? So for now, since I don't have any in-game friends, I'm gonna go solo. I have to let you know that I'm totally terrible in this game, but anyway, I'm gonna try my best and see if I can take some couple of kills, or if I win the game. Even that would be a really great thing. So yeah, without wasting any further time, I am getting into the game, guys. So players are being filled up. That's great. I was actually hoping if the game, the game should get connected, but because if it didn't got connected, I was planning to switch to PUBG Mobile. For the sake of streaming, but apparently it has got connected, and it's great. It's good.
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deploying shortly.
मुझे इस पे पूरा ये खाली करना पड़ा.
Warm up done. Time to kick this off.
So it's too loud. The game is too loud for me. One of the advantages with this game is you can clearly see where you need to be inside of the circle, and this marquee line which you are saying, you have to be under that line to get yourself in a safe position. I was pressing F.
Get to work.
Come on. Okay. Okay.
The Gulag. Redeploy. Here we go. You can practice your aim while you wait. Taunting your enemy is an effective way to get inside their heads.
Yeah, you know what the problem is? I'm not able to select this stone. So you can see this on the right hand side corner of the bottom right. There's this option where you can take a stone in your hand.
Fight's begun.
But apparently
Next,
I'm not
get ready.
able to select that. It says number 5, like you have to press 5, but it's not happening that way.
Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front line.
Okay.
If you lose, you're done. Time to earn your freedom, soldier. Yeah, you kick their ass.
That's the power of the shotgun though. That's the power of the shotgun. And I really hope there is no one over here. You see this? This store looks so familiar. IKEA. No, not this. Yeah, please, over here. You know, if I go over there, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be dead. There's a lot of play over there. I think I might have to do a sniping hunt kind of thing. Like I have to search for the player and try to take as much players as I can. Okay, I think. Okay, there are a lot of people over there. A lot of people over there.
Enemy UAV
I'm just hoping if there are any player which, you know, if there are any player which I can like take down easily. So I'm hoping, because I don't have a. Oh, okay. The basic. Okay. Ah, come on. Save yourself. Save your ass, bro. Whoa, I need to really. I need to be careful. Okay, I see one player over there. Over here somewhere.
Going this way.
I need to be really careful. And I have to update my or wear my armor plate. What is this? Munitions box. Fill upgrade. I have no idea whether should I take this trophy system fill upgrade. Damn. You know, at this point, it feels like I'm so on my own. There's no one over here to save me, basically. As I'm all a lone warrior over here. And you know what lone warrior does? Yeah, they basically save their asses. Nothing much. So okay, oh dude, I'm gone. Oh dude, I'm so gone. Whoa. It pains. It pains. Oh god. So first of all, this sound is too high, man. The sound is too high. Secondly, I think that I sprayed a lot of ammos or bullets. But somehow I am not that good. It actually scared me. You know, such so close-up situation. If you're like combating in so you know, close radius, it basically f's, like, you know, that F word, F my ear. It's so freaking annoying. Leave. What am I even waiting for? Searching for a match. Searching for a match. Okay, so basically, if this thing is searching for a match, you can nothing. You basically cannot do anything with respect to if you want to do some changes in your loadouts. I don't know whether what kind of a. I have to check it again. Okay, now I'm able to do that, but if I'm, yeah, I'm able to do that now. Till now, I have not understood or have, you know, got cleared with what exactly, how exactly basically you should get rid of that notification thing, like that green notification dots. I have no idea about that.
Get yourself a proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon.
मैं गया. I know I'm not that good, but this is shame that as soon as I'm spawning. Whoa, dude, just get killed, bro. What the hell is wrong with this? It's okay. I don't have to worry about it. But this game is too hard, and I don't know whether how should I deal with it. It is so freaking hard. This thing is so freaking hard. Hold on for a second. I'm alone.
Mark a drop point for your team.
And why is there 3?
Proceed to the safe zone.
Okay.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
Okay, the player has. Oh, I don't want to get off. Whoa!
Survive and you can redeploy. You can always have a go at these bastards while you're waiting. Give them some choice words or smash their mugs with a well-placed stone.
This thing gonna.
You're up next, mate.
I don't know what. Probably it's gonna. It scares the shit out of me,
You
bro.
win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose,
I have a revolver.
time to earn your freedom, soldier.
Oh god.
Yeah, you kick their ass. Stand by for redeployment.
Why can I do this thing same when I'm like respawn in the game? Why can't I do that kind of same kills in the game itself? And I hope that there is no single person over here. But you know, a lot of things there are which I have to learn from over here, because you know this game is new for me, and did you saw that, bro?
Okay.
Okay. I have to.
Wait.
Oh god. I have to be really careful. First of all, I have to apply the shields or whatever it is called. Come on. Outside, it's full. What is this? Ammo time. Press 2. Okay.
Losing ground.
Is there someone's gonna pop up from nowhere? Bro!
They hit us hard that time. We'll settle the score.
I know how to do crouch, I know how to do sprint. How do you get pro? C is for like C is for getting crouch. Just hold on. Yes. Now it's peaceful to my ear. It's too loud. Okay, no problem. By the way, I need to know this. How to do the proning thing? I need to check in the settings. Options. Moment. So slide is tab. Okay. Which I totally understand. Okay, so prone behavior, prone is this toggle, which is set in toggle. So move forward is for W, move backward is for S, move left. What? This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. And think about this, that you're in the middle of doing a serious settings, like you have set your sensitivity to your, you know, assurance, like, you know, there are a lot of people who do a lot of settings in their in-game settings menu. And just imagine if this thing suddenly appears and it basically you cannot even revive the setting which you were doing in between and when this happened. So the Call of Duty guys need to look after this. Just imagine you know, just imagine this, if you're in the middle of doing a lot of settings and you see this message, what would happen to you? You'll totally lose your mind at all. Like you'll totally lose your mind. At least if you're disconnecting the server, leave this areas, like in the offline areas, leave the setting things alone. Set aside all of the offline things. If you want to disconnect the server, do it for the game, not for the in-game options. It's very simple. Like a lot of even online games do this. They disconnect the server in the game, but not you know, give any sort of, you know, disturbance to the offline options or offline settings or offline, you know, menus. Yeah, and I think the Call of Duty guys need to look into this issue. I'm not gonna try this again and again. I'm kind of fed up with A, losing the game every time, B, the sound. It is too loud. I can reduce the sound, obviously. That I'll look after that, like you know, afterwards. But see, this thing is too ridiculous and too hard for me to, you know, bear all of this thing happening again and again. So okay, so if you guys remember, I was speaking of something really important that I said in the starting of the stream, that I will say that important thing to you once I'm done with the game, like playing 2 or 3 games. So I'll come to that issue now. I'm quitting this game, so you won't be able to see my screen, but I don't know whether how should I now enable the, you know, the Google Chrome page, which I really want to show you all. So it's a kind of sad and you know, terrifying news. See, again, when I say sad and terrifying, that doesn't mean that you need to be really scared and terrifying, but you need to be aware. You need to be really seriously and Yeah, I mean, seriously, you need to be aware. That's all. And what is that issue? You guys have already predicted it. Yes, congratulations. That's a coronavirus update I'm gonna give you right now. It's scary. So, up until yesterday, I was updating you guys regarding the coronavirus, issue. The, the death it has caused throughout the globe. It's really scary, and the way it is spreading throughout the globe, and which has already spread throughout the globe. That's why WHO has already or announced it as a pandemic disease. Let me again open the coronavirus statistics. Just a sec. Okay. So it is really scary, if I must say this. But, so the overall death which has occurred throughout the globe is 5,604 and counting. The overall case throughout the globe has now reached to close to 150,000 case, or if I'll be specific, it's 149,596. 149,596. Again, I repeat, 149,596. This is the number of cases which has occurred throughout the globe. The death has now reached to 5,604, and the total number of recovered are 73,716 people has recovered till now. So the death number has really spiked a lot in recent weeks, and if we'll see in case of India, our beloved country, sadly the death number has also rised to another death which has happened late night yesterday, and that she was an old elderly lady. She was an elderly lady from Delhi. She was suffering through a respiratory issue, and her death has caused India a second death due to coronavirus. Now, if you look at the cases which has occurred in India, currently it stands at 84. So as I was telling you all guys, the number of cases yesterday, it was close to 75 and 80, and now it has reached 84. So it is scary, especially looking at the situation, that how lightly, and try to emphasize in what I'm trying to say right now. Government is trying to do everything whatever possible cases are, to let people know at least about the coronavirus issue, but people are being really ignorant about it. People are not taking any kind of a proper responsibility. They are not avoiding going to they're not avoiding going to crowded place. There are a lot of people, there are a lot of vendors who are still sitting in the unhygienic places like they do as usual. Sadly, our municipal officials are also not looking into this matter, because these are the people who should, these are the people who are one of the first responders, and I think they should come out let their cities know about the issue. Let their people who do such thing, do illegal um, what do you say, do illegal kind of business in the market. When I say illegal business, that means that they doesn't have any license and they are just selling their products um, illegally. So which is like really not good, because obviously then you have a hygienic issue, and then you doesn't have an appropriate shop with you, and then you sell your products to the consumer, which in turns buy your product. But sometimes what happens, if the product is consumable product, and that consumable product hasn't been looked after really well, like what if that product has any kind of a disease in it, like it can happen, and the consumer will buy that product, and that disease which has got into that product, and the consumer has already bought it, then they will gonna obviously cook it and distribute it among their family members. What if that product contains a coronavirus symptoms in it? I'm just making a speculations over here. Obviously happening this may not be a case, or would not be a case, but again, we are people of billions, like we are in a billions, and with such a huge amount of people in our country, where half of the population are not even what should I say? See, whatever I want to say, or I want to make clear something about, I do not want to picture anyone or any community or any sector, any sector of people. I do not want to picture them in a bad face. I just want to be as responsible as another citizen would be. And to be responsible, you need to be really vocal of something which are really important. So yeah, I mean, this issue, the coronavirus issue, is really dangerous. It's really dangerous. If no one gonna look after it, if not enough amount of, not even enough, but not, if not all of the people living in India will really care about this issue, then just imagine the number of uh, you know the disease it can erupt in India, citing that A, there are billions of people over here, B, there are not a lot of people who are taking this issue really seriously. And what if they all got coronavirus update, and what if God forbid, but what if because of some ignorant people, if they somehow get affected with coronavirus and they doesn't cure themselves, and just because of them, what if another thousands of people will get affected because of that one person? And just imagine if that one person can be reason of another 1,000 people being affected, then imagine the number of cases it can spread throughout the country. So I'm really sorry if I'm being really I'm not able to explain you properly, but I'm trying my best to explain you guys at as high level as I can, at as high number of possibilities. If I'm explaining to you guys, that's what I'm trying to do. See, I'm trying to be as responsible as anyone should be. See, first of all, you doesn't need to be panicking about this issue, because this the coronavirus issue is obviously pandemic now, but till now, looking at the number of cases which has been resolved, like looking at number of people who has been cured, I can safely say that there might be any cure for this virus, but still, any such issue shouldn't be taken really lightly. Such issues, if becomes pandemic, uh, one needs to be really careful. The people around their community or around their area, locality, or in home, an individual should be really vocal about it, so that other person who are around them can also know, understand about this issue, and prepare themselves to tackle this issue properly. That's what the thing should go around. But it's uh, s- so obviously the origin of this disease has came from China. And just yesterday I was watching one news, Beyond News, and it's a really great news channel, by the way. It covers not just domestic issues but also international issues. So I was watching one of their bulletins, and I got to know from them that Chinese authorities are now blaming U.S. government, um, and what their point are is that basically US has created this virus, or this. Okay, before I further comment on this issue, let me just look at the headline and then iterate myself. Just hold on. Yeah, so basically, if I'll tell the thing which the foreign minister of China has said to US, what they have said to US military and US government is that they are immoral and irresponsible. This is what China's foreign minister has told to the US officials when it comes to coronavirus topic specific. So if I'll go with the specific specific thing, what just hold on. So here there's one tweet from Li Xianxiao, if I'm correct, if I'm not taking this person's name appropriately, then I'm really sorry. But here his tweet says that Director Robert Redfield admitted some Americans who seemingly died from influenza were tested positive for novel coronavirus in the posthumous diagnosis during the House Oversight Committee Wednesday. CDC was caught on the spot when dead patient zero began in US. How many people are infected? What are the names of the hospitals? It might be US Army who brought the epidemic to Wuhan. Be transparent, make public your data. US owe us an explanation. Okay, so with this tweet, one can clearly understand that how China and their communist agenda are trying to basically, blame literally and shamelessly everything on US. And I'm not being even, being partial about what China is doing to US, because there are a lot of things which US has also done to China, not in coronavirus topic, but in another scenes or another situations. But this is like which happens throughout the globe. Like one government try to defame another, one country try to defend another country. If they all are rival to each other, what happens in between of India and Pakistan. But here what China is basically doing is they all are totally shifting their their origin problem, the problem which has caused due to their own negligence. Now they all are trying to blame it on US, saying that it might be US Army who brought the epidemic to Wuhan. So I don't know what kind of a, why such things are happening. First of all, why such things are happening? First of all, if a country is responsible for such a huge, issue, such a huge problem, and this is a pandemic, coronavirus is a pandemic now. Instead of, see, China shouldn't be probably sorry, or shouldn't be keep on apologizing, but they should understand the impact this virus has caused throughout the globe. Like Italy, one of the highest standard of living country, or one of the advanced economic developed country, has the second largest amount of death after China, and Italy has probably are now close to 1,500 numbers of death. If not close to 1,500 number of death, then at least they all are well above 1,000 number of deaths. So Italy has got this huge number of deaths because of the virus which has developed in China itself. China should come ahead and try to compensate, or at least speak on behalf of how negligence they basically negligence it was when they were handling this issue. And whosoever are updated with this coronavirus issue, they might be knowing that one of the doctors from China, they were basically he knew that it may cause a global problem when China was when this virus was about to spread out of Wuhan. The doctor who apparently was able to detect that this may cause a pandemic from being endemic, and whatever the another stages are, that doctor detected that problem very very promptly, and he basically tried to convince to the Chinese officials, to the Chinese government. But instead of acting promptly, instead of acting responsibly, sadly that doctor, he basically the next day, he when he announced this issue that the coronavirus issue can spread badly, the next day that doctor was dead, and dead because of the coronavirus. He got contacted with a person who was who was positive with coronavirus, and that doctor got affected with that, and the next day when before he announced about this news, he died. So this issue is really, really dangerous, and the government, Chinese government, are not acting in a way where it should really be acting responsibly. We all know that there is no democracy over there. There's not something new which we all don't know, but I think the way they have handled, and the way now they all are blaming other countries that this issue has happened because of another country, I think this is really shameful. This is utterly shameful, and this should be condoned from the government itself. Chinese government should come up front, taking responsibility of the number of death has occurred throughout the globe, and they should compensate and acknowledge and apologize to each and every countries, and if not countries, to at least the person who all have got affected, and the family members who all have suffered because of this virus. This is such irresponsible. And yeah, I'm switching from game to then this news is really dramatic. But I know, because see, if we won't speak of such issues and let government handle everything, then I think it would be really disastrous. Why disastrous? Because see, imagine in country like China, Saudi Arabia, or other countries where there is no democracy at all, and all of the governments in such countries are just you know governing their country without their people's choice. I mean, the government elected officials are not there because the people over there has chosen them. No, because they themselves has chosen themselves. Like, how authoritarian regime works, how monarchy works. So it's, wow, I've spoken a lot. And there's no one looking. There's no one looking to me, so I'm kind of safe. I can assume myself as I'm safe for now. Okay, so I'll do one thing. Since now I'm done, ranting on every country's government or every country's official, I'll probably or should switch to my thing, which is streaming, and I'm gonna do that after a 1 minute break. So I'm gonna play PUBG, I'll play 2-3 games, and then I'll be ending my stream. Yep. Okay, but before I take a break, I want to let you all know, and we'll keep on updating you guys regarding the coronavirus thing. But yes, you have to be really aware. Each of you needs to be really aware. Yes, all of you, not just people who are watching me, but people who are around you. They also need to be really careful. Just understand the impact coronavirus has caused throughout the globe and the number of deaths which has occurred throughout the globe. And trust me, no matter what amount of efforts our government will do, irrespective of what type of government or what type of party is handling our government, it foremost depend on us, the citizen of India themselves. That if they don't would take care of themselves, then what is the point government taking such high measures if the citizens themselves are not taking care of themselves, if the citizens themselves are not being making themselves aware of this issue. So yeah, I mean, every one of us needs to be really careful. Every one of us needs to be really aware, and be really careful. Keep our self hygiene, keep ourselves well maintained when it comes to your surroundings should be really sanitized. Your skin needs to be really properly. Okay, one more thing, to those people who doesn't take bath every day, now is the time that you need to do this. Now is the time that you need to take bath every single day. If you don't do this, you are in a great threat of being infected by such virus, especially to those people who go outside and who has to go through crowded place, like who, especially to those people who travels and crowded commuting means such as trains, bus, or something else. So yeah, take care of yourself, look after you all, look after the people who you live with, look after your friends, everyone. This is the time that we needs to be we need to be really careful. I'll take a break now, and we'll come back with another game. I love doing this, and I really love doing this. I'll take a short break of 1 minute, and we'll get back here doing it now. Okay, guys, I think it's too loud. Just hold on. Just a second. Okay, so my voice is coming properly. The game sound is also coming properly. Yeah, everything seems to be working all good. So by the way, I've switched my mic from the headset's mic to camera's mic because apparently, if I'm gonna stream through my phone, uh, the mic of my headset doesn't work properly. If I'm streaming through my phone, so there are a lot of technical things which I'm not sufficient enough to explain you why this is happening. It will take another time which I don't want to waste on. So yeah, uh, where am I? Where am I? Yes, I'm over here. Welcome back to the stream. Uh, I'm comfortable when I'm playing through my phone. I'm comfortable taking a pillow on my lap and then play the game. I think this is how people do every now and then. This is what every youngsters do, right? It's just yes. I really hope my in-game sound are working properly. Sadly, there's no one to tell me over here that whether my in-game sound is coming properly or not. I have to check it myself over here. There is such thing is kind of boring, like checking yourself. Yes, the in-game sound is not coming, so I have to do something from over here. Do some OBS setting over here. Um, okay, it's working. The sound is coming all fine. But I really hope that sound is coming on good, and I sometimes forget to adjust my mic because the mic is over here, and sometimes I do like this, and then it's not covering me but covering the entire background thing. Let's get back to the game. Let's get back to the PUBG Mobile, and this time let's hope that I'll be able to get one winner chicken dinner, or win the game. And as you all know that I'm trying this. I'm trying to take. I'm trying to win at least one game from last 4-5, or last not 4-5 but 2-3 weeks. And so far I've just got one or two winner chicken dinner. So this time I'm hoping for the good. I'm looking for the win, and that's all. Let's hope for the best. So without any wasting further time, let's jump into the game.
ओह
Welcome to PUBG Mobile. We will be taking off soon. Be prepared.
मुझे उधर जाना चाहिए था जल्दी। अरे यार बहुत लगा गया। कोई इधर ना आ जाए प्लीज। ओए 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 ओए। शिट मैं सोचा नहीं बचेगा। अब बच जाएगा। ओ भाई कितना जल्दी क्या है। Why doesn't it work properly? तो मुझे नीड कर देगा यहाँ पे। भाई क्या बचा हूँ मैं। मारना पड़ेगा। There's no other way. Luckily. Okay. I thought वो अपना को बचा लेगा somehow. बच्चा कैसे वो बंदा? Shit. यार मुझे एम प्रॉपर्ली करना चाहिए था shit. और उसने अपना को damn it. पहले अपना को हील कर देगा। हील कर देता हूँ मैं। Guys, I'm really having trouble speaking. So please. Oh भाई भाग भाग। So पीछे वाला मना मारे भाई। Oh frick! Frick! Bro, what is this beaver, bro? अब मैं क्या करूँ? गया मैं। क्या सही आ रहा है ब्रो। ओ भाई 2 जगह से लग गए मेरे। गया मैं। ओ भाई यहाँ पर भी है। भाग। मैं गया। ओ गया मैं गया। I don't have any. Oh damn it. I'm gone for good. Shit. बंदा यहाँ पर ही है। मेरी गलती, मैंने उस पर एम नहीं किया था। बट अगर मैंने उस पर एम नहीं किया था, लेकिन जब मैं उसके तरफ कर रहा हूँ, क्रॉस है, अगर मैं उस बंदे की तरफ कर रहा हूँ तो होना भी चाहिए, which was like happening, but due to the lower configuration of my phone or due to the lower performance of my phone, I was not able to do that, and my phone screen was lagging during that time when I was literally combating with them. I'm sorry for that. By the way, since there is no one like watching me now, whosoever will watch me in future, it may be one, or it may be a number of one, or potentially it can be a number in millions or billions. There's a lot of possibilities, you know. So yeah, if anyone watches me during that time, then I want to say that if you are seeing any kind of problem during my stream, unless it's not that important, then ignore it. If it's important, then you can freely comment those problems down in the comment section, and do let me know what problems or what the thing which I was really lacking in. Was it my the way I stream, or was it the way I speak, or was it the way I carry any kind of see, I'm blank over here. I'm really blank over here. I'm not able to accumulate all of the things which in case if you will find find out while you are seeing this video in future. So whatever you may whatever you may come or you face any kind of thing which you feel like it's lacking in the stream, you can freely comment down those things in the comment section. Okay. भाई ओ भाई लग गए भाग भाग नहीं I'm sorry but I'm really wrong this time frick dude कोई ammo नहीं है यहाँ पर there is no ammo over here I mean there's no gun shit I'm gone this time no one would be able to save me this time come on कोई bot please आ जाओ यार ओ भाई ए लग गए I need to spark that guy ओ भाई I have to tell you all this that the recent update of the PUBG sucks. It sucks badly. A, because there is no, decent amount of guns and ammo you will find as soon as you will spawn in such situation where there will be definite gunfights as soon as you land on the ground. B, there are lots of bugs in this game. C, a lot of lags. Even though there are, I've seen a couple of my friends who do have, best configured devices in their hand. Apparently, their game sucks sometimes. Even their, game lags in between. So yeah, I think there are lots of things PUBG needs to look after. And first and foremost thing what they need to do is give a decent amount of, gun spawns, or spawn the decent amount of guns on the surface. Wherever there are such possibilities of gunfightings or something like that. Because see, there's no need of explanation. PUBG, please look after such things. Explaining you things over here doesn't make any differences. You will do whatever you will feel that is appropriate. Then yeah, do whatever you feel appropriate is. Nope. This is my privacy, which is being exposed by myself.
Welcome to PUBG Mobile.
Why can't I just stand still as soon as I reach at that
We will
job?
be taking off soon. Be prepared.
देख रहे हो इसकी भाई कितना okay, I think he was almost there. Anyways. Guys, just a second. I'm sorry, guys. There was someone who came in my house. Okay. Whoa, that guy got so lucky. But I don't, sometimes I don't get that lucky. There. I seriously thought that I'll definitely die. I seriously thought at this point. Wow, the way that guy was moving here and there, I didn't have idea that I will be successfully able to take him down. But you know what? Sometimes the thing which happened now doesn't happen consistently or every time. This was just a matter of fluke, if I must say this. Wow. यहाँ पर है बंदा. I think जो बंदे ने मुझे अभी नेट करने की कोशिश किया, he knows her position. ओ भाई बंदा है. I'm not sure whether वही था या कोई और था. No, I don't think so वो था because उतने दूर से I don't think so he would have been able to throw the nade on me. अरे यार इसी चक्कर में मैं कभी-कभी खत्म हो जाता. अरे यार मैंने फेंका भी नहीं कसम से डू. ओ भाई बंदा है. मैं गया. Okay. अच्छा यहाँ पर देखा मैंने. वो बंदा मुझे वो करने की कोशिश की. I knew this. ओके यहाँ पर एक और बंदे ने वो फ्रिक क्या मारा उसने भाई. मैं गया. I knew. Shit, I should have been more, running here and there instead of just going straight. मुझे मालूम था he might be able to take me down, but another thought that I had was that what if I'll just keep on switching my place, he might not be able to take his aim on me and I'll successfully go at a safe place and will be able to hide myself, but apparently that didn't happen. No problem.
Welcome to PUBG Mobile.
Guys, I'm saying this again. If you are thinking that I'm not speaking certain words properly, or if I'm not speaking entirely properly at all, then you need to understand this first. That I have this issue where I am not able to pronounce some certain statements or certain words after consistently saying or speaking 10 minutes or something like that. If I'm done speaking during that time, then I find myself in trouble when I'm continuing speaking. So my lips gets a bit uncomfortable for me and gets a bit heavy, and sometimes I doesn't find myself comfortable enough to pronounce certain words. So if you are facing if you are like spotting such issue in me, then please try to ignore that thing. Yeah. Shit, load हो जा. Shit. Whoa. कुछ ज़्यादा ही आवाज़ है. There's someone coming over here. I'm just waiting for that person to come and then I'll just suddenly go berserk on him. Oh bhai, banda. Dang it. माँ कसम मैं बोला कि रिलो के चक्कर में मैं गया. मुझे ऐसा लगा रिलो के चक्कर में मैं गया. I really thought about this. मैं गन ये उठाऊंगा क्योंकि I like K98 although at current situation ये this is really not required but I love K98 and yeah. कोई अच्छा एआर मिल जाए अभी के लिए मुझे ही लेना पड़ेगा मैं पहले कंटेनर चेक कर लेता हूँ उसके बाद जब तक मैं सिलेक्ट करूँगा गन देख रहे हो और 968 का पिंग वाह एंड आई होप कि मेरा इंटरनेट चल रहा है प्रॉपर्ली 9 अभी 232 पे पिंग आ रहा है शिट इंटरनेट बस बंद नहीं होना चाहिए यहाँ पर मुझे लगता है ऐसे निकलना चाहिए अभी के लिए आई शुड लीव ओके बस कोई पीछे से ना मार दे मुझे यार डूड गाड़ी भी नहीं यहाँ पर ओ फ्रिक छत पे जाना पड़ेगा भाई स्मोक भी नहीं मेरे पास शिट चल 4x ना जो भी बेसिकली उस साइड से मतलब अगर वहाँ कंटेनर से मुझे कोई देख रहा है ना तो he might be player might be able to easily see me because sometimes render जो है objects which are around me. For example, if I'm in this garage, the person who is far behind, like in some distant what to say meters, that individual might be able to see me even though I'm hidden through this garage. I don't know whether is that a lag or that's something which is unexplainable. वहाँ पर जो भी था, that person may have left from there, but chances are that कि वो यहीं से अगर वहाँ से निकलेगा तो यहाँ के साइड ही आएगा. I'm not sure though. This is just my speculation, so I'm gonna do a little sneak peek over here. Wait for that guy to come. And yeah, take him down. But again, like मैं उन जैसा नहीं जो सिर्फ एक ही जगह रुके रहेंगे बार बार and not even show a glimpse of themselves. Like I will sort of hit a person who is like kind of far behind. It may sound stupid that then what is the point of killing someone, because if you want to kill someone then you need to be vigilant and you need to be hidden, but at the same point, like, you are in the game and you should be playing fair with another player as well. See, this is my point of view, and whatever point of view another people may have, I respect them. I don't have any problem with it. So I think whoever want to criticize me, then that criticism should be constructive rather than just being explicit. Okay, यहाँ पर ये गिर रहा है, क्रिएट गिर रहा है. I mean, what is it? भूल गया. Weird. जो भी गिर रहा है, but उस वक्त oh. Hi, bro. I mean, it's a bot. I know about that. दो लोग हैं थे. What? Whoa. जब ऐसे बहुत सारे बॉट्स आते हैं ना, तो काइंड ऑफ aware रहना चाहिए उस टाइम, because it's a kind of symptom that probably there is another player who's coming at your point. I know this sign is kind of weird, but this is, there are possibilities, right? Like there are various possibilities, and one of the possibilities which I believe in is this. That yeah, I do believe sometimes that if there is any chaos around you or is approaching you, then there is possibilities of the possibilities that the person may approach you. Wow. मैं कुछ ज़्यादा ही open है, and I know about this, but I'm playing fair and playing safe, so it doesn't directly affects me. यहीं गिरा दो यार. अच्छा यहाँ गिरा दो. मेरा गेम लैग कर रहा है कुछ ज़्यादा ही. ओके यहाँ पर गाड़ी आ रही है और गाड़ी हाँ यहीं से आएगी. आओ बच्चे आओ. What? Come on, dude. So loot. Damn it! अरे चल लग ब्रो मेरा फोन फ्रीज हो जाता है ब्रो what is freaking wrong with this thing यार निकल बाहर ब्रो क्या इसको मार दिया गया है अच्छा ये बंदा he is acting smart let him show that who is smart and my headshot will prove him that who is smart okay bro अच्छा शेड निकल गया बस ब्लास्ट मत होना ब्लास्ट हो जाता तो मेरी बैंड बच जाती No, bro. Thank God. You know, best thing is यहाँ से चलना चाहिए. But he was smart enough to dodge my bullets. Okay, he might have came over here. And yes, he has came over here. That guy was the same one. that was the same guy. The same one, Dada. Just go. I mean, from the top, I wasn't able to take down. But apparently, yes, I have took him down. And yeah, what can I do? I'm a smart person. Okay. Well. I really thought that. Oh, fuck, bro. Okay, it's way too far. Shit. Man, I have to walk another 500 meters. I don't know how I'll be able to do that. I really wasted my time. Oh, there's a car over there. But it seems to be not probably not fueled. I have to check. God, please. Oh, yes, yes. I'm gone for good, bro. I'm gone for good. There's a buggy over there. Shit. Dude. Bro, I need to get myself into that zone as soon as possible. Because I can clearly see my health being drained quickly. Whoa! Get into the vehicle, my friend. Shit. Shall exit who, bro? Okay, there's another buggy over here. Shit. पक्का यहाँ पर कोई बंदा या मैं यहाँ कोई बंदा spawn है. I mean prone बैठा हुआ. That is pretty. What should I say? Where is that person going? Where are you, mini bro? Mini wala banda, where are you? Frick! मैं गया. अगर मेरे को ओ फ्रिक मैं आई एम टोटली मुझे यूज करना पड़ेगा स्मोक. बट अभी करूँगा तो आई डोंट नो. That person needs to come inside the. From where is he? Okay, like. Markasam, bro. Just one more shot and I would have died. मेरा हेलमेट और ये भी गया. I think वो बंदा जो मुझे मार रहा था विंडो से, he was pretty sure that he wouldn't survive, but he doesn't want to go alone again. He wants to go taking me down as well, which is not possible. I wouldn't let that happen. A challenging situation, because you know. Bro, I'm How am I gonna survive this? प्लीज प्लीज यार कोई सडनली अपीयर मत हो जाना. I am I'm in a very bad situation. मुझे और स्मोक चाहिए लेनी चाहिए थे. कम से कम 4 स्मोक्स तो अपने पास रहने चाहिए मुझे. ब्रो बाहर तो निकलो. कितना छुपोगे यार तुम लोग. Whoa, shit. मैं गया. ओ भाई. Shit. Guys, इसी बात पे लाइक हो जाए, subscribe to my channel and make sure to comment. Make sure to congratulate me because this was my first win for the day. And yeah, I understand that the player in this lobby were not that great as I've got previously. But yes, I've took the chicken dinner. I finally took a winner chicken dinner. So you must subscribe to my channel for that thing. Make sure to like my video and write down your comment, whatever thing you want me to say. And to my brothers and to my siblings, my brother Amarjit and my sister Bhavna, hi to all of you. And yes, show me your support. Appreciate the way I have took, the final number of people in this circle. The way I have took them down is really appreciable, and I think you all must appreciate me. I am being greedy, I know that, but I think I think I deserve it. Because that's what I streamed for. That's where I promised you all guys that I'm aiming for taking at least one chicken dinner. And guess what? This was my, I guess, second game after the one successful attempt, and in second attempt I took the chicken dinner. So yeah, congratulate to me, pour me your support, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give me a like, and yes, thank you. wow, I didn't expect that I would be able to take that person down, because I knew that that guy had an AKM, and both of my what to say, the vest and the helmet was more than 50% were gone, and that guy would have took me easily. He had a really good amount of support with him. He had a wall against him, and then he had a couple of things. If he would have had the and I'm pretty sure he would have had the grenade, he might have took me down, but I didn't give him enough opportunity to take that stance, and I made him busy with everything. Like I threw nade on him. I made him, really busy. Uh, made him busy while he's saving himself. And after that, when he was almost at that position where he had to reload his gun, at that exact time and moment, I took the moment in my hand and took that guy down. So yes, this was a very well thought and well processed initiative, and you can see the result. So yeah, should I carry on with the game or should I not? I have no idea. To the viewers, whomsoever is watching me now, they can let me know that whether do you want me to see continue playing the game or you want me to quit the game. And I'm gonna clear out one thing. I'm not gonna take any suggestions from my siblings, which are active, most probably active right now. I'm not gonna take your suggestion when it comes to telling me whether should I quit streaming now or should I continue. I'm gonna take people who are not directly related to me. I want their suggestion. So I don't know whether are they watching me or not. Those people who are not related to me, but those who are like genuine subscribers. I'm waiting. There are 3 people watching me. Most probably 2 of them are my siblings. I'm not gonna take their suggestions, but whomsoever that single person is, or it's totally fine. So I'll do one thing. मैं थोड़ा क्लासिक से बोर हो गया, तो मैं एक आर्केड खेलूंगा. I'm gonna play one arcade, and I'll play sniper rifle among arcade, whichever those category falls in arcade. Among that, I love the sniper mode, so I'm gonna continue with that. I'm hopeful that that thing is active now. I'm not sure. I have to check. Yes, sniper training is active, so I'm gonna play the sniper training. I'm gonna do the sniper training. But yes, one more thing. I will, as I've told you all before as well, that at each and every possible timings, I'm gonna make you all aware about the coronavirus, about its updates, about what's happening throughout the globe, or specifically in our country with related to coronavirus. So I'm gonna let you all updated, but for that you need to be you need to be watching my stream, because I'm not gonna say it right now, but I'm gonna say it somewhere in between, either or after this game, or when I'm planning to quit the stream for now. If I'm planning to do that, then I'll let you all know, and along with that, I'm gonna make you all updated with what's happening around coronavirus thing. So yeah, make sure to stick with me. game lag हो रहा है, which is not new, but I just want to let you all know that game is lagging too much, and if in case I die, oh whoa, bro, why so in rush? Okay. Are you serious, bro? You're not even gonna take a little rest? Okay, I understand. Marcus, the bullet didn't fire. At one point, bullet didn't fire at all. Again, I understand that even if the bullet would have fired, I wouldn't have survived against his VSS. But still, I have a genuine reason. The bullet didn't got fired. I'm tapping on the screen. You can see it on your screen that I was tapping on that the fire icon. It didn't fire at one point, and that was a particular point where I died. It is so unfortunate, and it is so not the thing which I wanted. Okay, so I'm gonna end up this thing right now. So before I close my streaming for today, so let's have a yet another round of quick update with respect to coronavirus thing, because it seems like the coronavirus the cases of it is really increasing in a huge amount of time. Like it's huge amount of cases. It's happening throughout the globe. Okay, so let me just give you all the quick update with it. So so now what this one website, which basically is reporting in the number of cases which is happening around throughout the globe with respect to number of deaths, number of cases, number of recoveries, number of every possible criteria. So those people has now added the plus sign after the 2. So maybe there are speculations if there are another number of death reports may occur in India. Number of cases are 84 in India alone, and the number of deaths before, when I saw this report, it was just 2. But now what I'm seeing over here, after like reloading my page, they all have added this plus sign. So maybe this is kind of a speculation that there are chances that the person whomsoever they all are taking an account for maybe may eventually pass away because of this disease. So it's not yet confirmed whether the cases is gonna increase more than 2, or will it gonna just stay with the 2. Well, I hope that it obviously I hope that it just stay with 2 and shouldn't get further increase. But this would only happen when speaking in terms of India. It will only happen, and it will only happen if people will be aware of this case. People will be aware of this disease. I have said this previously. I've said this a couple of times ago. I'm gonna say it now. Be really, really aware. Be really aware, and vigilant when in terms of dealing with the coronavirus thing. You need to be hygienic, make yourself as hygiene as you can. Wash your hand. I'm sorry. Wash your hand every now and then. Make sure if you're going outside, make sure you wear mask. But um, you, if you're going outside, but make sure that those places are not like really crowded, because every time you go into crowded place, you are making yourself vulnerable of getting in contact with such things like such virus. So it is really great pandemic we are going through currently. India as well as around the globe, people are going through. So imagine if you can see the number of death which has increased so dramatically in Italy, which is like way far better than India when it comes to everything, every possible thing, economically, infrastructure way, or with every aspect. Italy is far better than India. Still, their people has died in huge number after China. So you can imagine the 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 issue with this thing, the coronavirus thing. Um, just hold on. Let me see the news. Hmm. Okay, one more thing I wanted to tell you all guys. So Indian government has now, maybe they have done a little late, but most probably, you know, it is in a sort of prompt way they have done. Looking at the situation, what they have done basically is uh, whatever apparatus or things which are related to you know uh, which are related to saving yourself through little things such as mask or hygienic products such as hand sanitizers or such products. Government has reduced the amount of money it you know basically whatever amount the such product had previously. Government has somewhat reduced it. The mask, which is for now really important commodities, among important commodities, government has reduced the price of it and has made the mask uh, kind of necessary things for every citizen of India. So yeah, make sure to buy as much mask as you all can. uh, you know Obviously you doesn't require to wear it in home, but you need to wear it outside. Definitely you need to wear it outside as soon as you go out. uh, um, just hold on a second, let me just see some couple of things in Twitter. Let me switch to the headphones mic, because that way I will sound pretty clear. Let me just hold on first. I mean, do some settings over here. Hello. Okay, I'm audible now. Yeah, I'm audible. Let me just check out whether it's working all good or not. I'm just increasing the volume so that you can hear me really, really clearly. So, so the coronavirus, yeah. So just now I'm in my Twitter feed, and the Ministry of Health department has just recently, um, shared this tweet where basically what they have tweeted with some couple of document images. The tweet which states in their feeds is, "Home quarantine is to protect you and your loved ones. Please follow." Just hold on for a second. Someone has come. Just hold on, please. Okay. Yeah. So where was I? Okay. So as I've already told you all, that the government of India has issued this, you know, the guidelines on home quarantine, and I think this is really important and really, proactive from government side, that they are not leaving anything from their side in irrespect of making every Indian citizen aware of. Just let me switch on the face cam. Yeah. So the government of India are not leaving any space to make every citizen of India aware of the guidelines all of us needs to follow. I don't know whether do you want me to go through each of the documents. So basically, there are three images which I can see for now. That basically such things are the guidelines from the Minister of Health. So if you all want, I can go through the word to word thing whichever has been showed over here. I don't know whether is it because see I'm trying to show my screen, the Chrome screen over on my streaming area, but somehow I'm not able to do that. Let me try it again. I need to first hide the screen layer of a mobile, then uh, can anybody tell me whoever watching me live whether they all are able to see my screen now? Sadly, there is no one. I can see my cursor. I cannot see the. Yes or no? What? Why it's not happening? Just why it's not happening? Um, oh, now it's visible. But why is this thing coming? The line. I have no idea why this thing is coming. Plus, if you all can see my screen, then do let me know whether you're able to see my screen or not. Okay. I have to do one thing. I have to make my tab little, hidden because it's a matter of privacy for me. So fortunately, there is no good amount of people watching me right now, so I can safely, do my thing. Just a second. It's not cropping basically. I don't know, it's cropping or not. Dude, no. Damn it. What are the other way I can edit transform? Okay, yeah, this way I can do this. I think this is enough. Yeah, great. Setting it in front, like in center. Okay. All right. I'm sorry for such huge amount of time. Was not huge though. Okay, so as you all can see the screen, or as you all can see on the screen, that the government has issued their guidelines, or the official guidelines that everyone needs to follow. Uh, just a second. Two, three. Okay. The First of all, the meaning of quarantine. I mean, honestly, I didn't know the actual meaning of quarantine, but I'm right now on Merriam-Webster website, and according to them, basically this means that to keep yourself in some sort of enforced isolation. Uh, and another meaning is period of 40 days is called quarantine. I'm not sure about this, but basically quarantine is isolating yourself for a certain amount of time, and that way basically what you're doing is you're helping society as well as yourself. uh, at another hand, you're also saving yourself from getting infected from probably another potential coronavirus affected people. So that's what quarantine means. Okay, that's what quarantine means. Why my screen is getting blank? Why I'm not able to why is this the thing? Why I'm not able to? just now I was able to see the screen, and now I'm not able to see the screen. This is above my understanding. Properties. Please select the thing. Damn it. So I don't know what I should do right now, because it's awkward that if you're not able to see my screen. Okay, hold on. I'll show you all guys my phone screen, so that way, yes, you guys will be able to see what exactly I'm trying to tell you all. I mean, obviously, you all have already got the idea of what I want you all to see. Uh, oh, God, it's so long. Okay, so I'll do one thing. I'll quickly show you my phone screen. That way, you guys will be able to. Yes. Okay, as you all can see. Um, so over here, what basically the government is trying to say is that you know isolate yourself, like not just one individual, but the yeah. So as you can see over here, the main headline of this document is guidelines for home quarantine. Scope. So what's the scope? Detection of a travel-related, unrelated suspect case of novel coronavirus disease, which is COVID-19, will be followed by rapid isolation of such cases in designated health facilities and line listing of all contacts of such cases. Home quarantine is applicable to all such contacts of a suspect or confirmed cases of COVID-19. So basically, this paragraph, what it's trying to explain is, whosoever has unfortunately got contacted with coronavirus COVID-19, they need to be, first of all, they need to be kept inside of the home. They need to be made self quarantine. They need to be uh, then like people uh, who all are looking after the person who has got in contact with COVID-19. Those people need to make sure that they contact the health officials regarding this case and let them know. Meanwhile, and on meantime, what they have to do is they have to make that person live in you know isolated area. And this may sound harsh, but measures needs to be taken seriously. So yes, the intervention will be limited to the initial phase of India reporting only. Travel-related cases, focal cluster arising from a travel-related unrelated case where cluster containment strategy is adopted. Person coming from COVID-19 affected areas where local and community transmission is evident. So I guess what basically this 3 point means is that, first, that people whomsoever has come from those countries or from those area where coronavirus cases has made their presence over there. So those number of people, or individual or group needs to be quarantined, needs to be aware about that. I mean, that person whomsoever has come from the coronavirus affected area, those people need to be self quarantine, and they have to be really careful when it comes to dealing publicly to another people. They have to make them as well as other people safe, and make sure that the people who are affected with coronavirus shouldn't come in contact with other people. So yeah, such points are evident over here. Definition of contact. A contact is defined as a healthy person that has been in such association with an infected person or a contaminated environment to has to have exposed and is therefore at higher risk of developing disease. So basically, definition. I'm sorry, I wobbled my head really harsh. So therefore, the definition of this basically contact means. Uh, the person who was healthy prior to his contact with COVID-19 when he was healthy, if that person was in contact with another person who was positive in COVID-19 or may have come from COVID-19 affected places, that person needs to be needs to be really careful, needs to be vigilant when it comes to mm, mm, uh, exposing themselves in public. So yeah, that's what the definition of contact to me it sounds over here. So here is the list of the context of COVID-19. Um, so what it says is a contact in the context of COVID-19 is a person living in the same household as a COVID-19 case. So if there is one person who is being cured or who's been quarantined, meanwhile at the same time what happens is if the person who's taking care of the affected person, if that person who's not yet affected, if somehow that person gets affected, then obviously that person will be acknowledged as a COVID-19 positive case. And you all can see the another 2 points as well. So it is available in Twitter feeds of government's officials. So make sure to go over there, check this document out. Make you all all of yourself and all of the people around you aware about the precautions. I'm sorry, it's really hard for me to continue speaking, but I'm trying my best. So yeah, I mean it's really available throughout the entire Twitter feeds of the government official. Make sure to go through it, read it, and yeah, be really vigilant, be really careful, and see with such huge number of cases which has erupt in India, which are like currently stands at 84 number of positive cases. Uh, it basically shows and the number of days it has took to in such a dramatic increase in numbers. Like it wasn't matter of 2 weeks the number of cases has went so high. So yeah, we need to be really careful. There might be possibilities where the person next to you sitting may be affected with coronavirus thing. So try understanding the symptoms. Try understanding what their behaviors are. If they all are having a rough, what to say, if they're having a dry cough or which basically whatever the symptoms are. I'm not able. I wouldn't be showing you all now because I'm really out of my patience and not out of my patience, but I'm having trouble speaking further. That doesn't mean I'm infected. I'm just having this is weird, but I'm having trouble continue speaking. So what I'm gonna say is that make sure to be careful and make sure to be in uh, at your responsible best. Like I'm pretty sure you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say over here. So this is all. This is all I want to say. This is all I wanted to express. This matter has now reached to its peak, and this is a threat to the global society. The coronavirus existence is a threat to the balance of in this society. It is already spreading a lot of panic and a lot of racism as well. Lots of Chinese citizens who all are living abroad, they all are facing a lot of racist and racial prof- racial things, which is not good. And I don't think so. Civilized society do this, and sometimes it really it saddens me when I hear the news where countries like Canada, which are living what I say living evidence of how polite those people are there in countries like Canada, but still there are cases of racism happening with Chinese citizens or you know Asian citizens. So it's really sad. It really saddens me, which shouldn't happen. So I wouldn't say that try staying away from being racist, but I would rather insist that stay away. I don't know how people say try not to be racist. Being racist is just bad. You There shouldn't be any case where you need to try yourself. You shouldn't be doing any kind of thing which sounds or either uh, you know um, either are racist. So yeah, distance yourself from people who are being racist with another person. I mean, distance yourself after combating that person through the words, not physically obviously, but through the words that you know let them know that being racist at such particular time, at difficult time, it's not good and this shouldn't happen. So yes, this is all I want to say. At this point, I'm really very tired because uh, I don't know. Okay, I'm just tired. So I'll close the stream for now. And yes, I will. Let's hope for the good. This virus will eventually get you know uh, will get destroyed. I'm 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 honestly out of words. I'm honestly out of my vocab. I'm not able to use a proper word. So this happens usually with me. So whoever will watch me or are watching me will understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I doesn't need to pressure myself explaining every time. So yes, that's all I want to let you all know. Yeah, damn. Bye bye. And yes, look after yourself. Look after people around you. Be vigilant when it comes to dealing with coronavirus. Bye bye. Take care, and we'll meet tomorrow at I don't know what time. But if you're subscribed to me already, you will be you'll be notified as soon as I'll come online. So yes, that's all I want to say. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a like, and if you feel that my content or the thing which or whatever I'm doing is sufficient enough or worth enough of the likes of your of your attention, then be do give me your do give me your what I say support. And yeah, bye bye, take care and good night. Om Shanti Om.